Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Blackboard Stadium. Charleston Battery versus Harrisburg City Islanders tonight on this live Charleston Battery USL YouTube broadcast. My name's Andrew Bell. I'll be your host this evening. Stephen Armstrong, former Charleston Battery midfielder, alongside me as the Battery enter this game with a record of 6 wins, 2 losses, 6 ties. Harrisburg, 4 wins, 3 losses, 4 ties. These teams have met once previously this year, the Battery scoring a 2-0 victory. It's a warm, humid evening here in Charleston, South Carolina. Let's have a quick look at the weather at kickoff here. It was very steamy earlier, 86 degrees at kickoff. This is, of course, a natural grass surface. We had a little bit of rain this afternoon, and we expect it will be quite a greasy surface. Stephen Armstrong, welcome to the broadcast. Your thoughts quickly before we get to the starting lineups.
Yeah, you mentioned it. I think the pace of the game at some point will be affected by how muggy it is. It's 86, but I know it'll feel a lot hotter down there for the players. You'd like to think the Battery are favorites, being the home team, and they're on a good run, but Harrisburg always pose a really physical challenge, so it should be interesting.
Well, you said it. You said it. Physical challenge. We'll see how physical this game is. It was very physical earlier this year when they met. Let's just quickly look at the lineups. Nick Noble in goal, Schaefer, Johnson, Leverock, Tribbett in the back four, Ekra, Barrel, Vallis, McLaughlin, who's on loan from Philadelphia tonight, Bembo and DePrima for Harrisburg. The Battery, well, Corby in goal for the Charleston Battery. We'll get to that in a second. Woodbine, Mueller, Ferguson, and Ajeti the back four. Prince, Portillo, the captain Van Shake with Chang up front. Ricky Garbanzo will play in behind the Jamaican Dane Kelly, and there are your starting lineups. Right now, though, we are going to pause as we join pause for the U.S. national anthem. Welcome back to Blackboard Stadium. As we get set for this game, there was a moment of silence there right before the anthem as the fans here honor the victims of last week's horrific acts here in Charleston, South Carolina, at the Emmanuel AME Church. The Charleston Battery players wearing armbands, black armbands tonight. as they show their respects. And I believe they're actually collecting donations here in the second half. The Charleston Battery are going to match everything collected tonight to donate to the Hope AME Fund. So good stuff. There you can see the Battery players getting set for the game. Captain Van Schaik there among his side. Charleston entering tonight's match on the back of that loss up in Charlotte last weekend. Nick Noble having a word with his players. Harrisburg's veteran goalkeeper. They're a grizzled bunch, veteran team, Harrisburg. Certainly know how to get a result, and of course Bill Betcher led them to the championship game last year. Plenty of experience amongst them. The referee Neil Barbalescu, the man in the middle, assisted by Duke Carr, Logan Brown. We are live at Blackboard Stadium, an early summer's evening here, a warm, muggy night in Charleston. It always seems to get like this after it rains during the day. Very, very humid and sticky. Stephen thinks it will probably slow the game down a little bit, but not in the early going. Charleston are going to have the ball to get us underway. It'll be Dane Kelly with Ricky Garbanzo alongside him. Kelly, who's been in superb form of late. Battery's last match here was that 4-4 tie with the Orlando City MLS side in the Open Cup. Charleston eliminated from the competition in a penalty shootout. Away we go here then at Blackboard Stadium with Charleston in possession early on. It's worked out to Mueller on this near side. Brings it forward. Clips it into the hole there. Good header away by Harrisburg. Their first chance to possess. As Van Schaik into touch, concedes a throw in on the far side. Well, you saw the game earlier this year. It was very physical, wasn't it, Stephen? And if you remember in that match, Harrisburg actually were reduced to 10 men early on. Yeah,
they're definitely a physical squad. You can tell just by looking at them. They're a lot bigger overall than Charleston are. Some big boys out there.
Well, there's a case in point with Shane Johnson winning a free kick after the challenge from Kelly. That's given away. Ajeti storms in there to win it. Plays it in. Oh, it's a poor ball, though, wasn't it, from Ajeti? There's a shot from Harrisburg. It won't trouble Corby. And first shot of the game after Ajeti's giveaway.
Yeah, too careless in the midfield.
Charleston play it square across the back. Ferguson to Mueller. He'll clip it forward, looking for Kelly to get on the shoulder of Johnson. Kelly with lots of pace, and he gets around Johnson into the box. Dane Kelly, can he get the shot away? He can! 1-0!
Great finish. Had the goalie going right and just tucked it in the near post.
Well, it was Shane Johnson. He ought to have dealt with that long ball forward. He let it bounce, and Kelly just nicked in there, and he finished it quite nicely. So a bright start from the visitors. Let's see if we can have a look at that.
Yeah, fortuitous bounce there. Johnson, you're right. Johnson should have put it into touch. Kelly got a nice bounce and a good clean finish.
We'll have a look at the goal again next time we get a chance. But Charleston are 1-0 up. Let's see what the response is like from Harrisburg. Early ball into the middle. Out comes Corby and collects it. What was that goal? Second minute?
Yep.
Wow.
Just a hopeful long ball from Mueller, and turned out well.
Here are the Battery then in possession with that 1-0 advantage. Portillo finds Van Schaik. Another player who's been in a very good period of form, Jared Van Schaik. Here he is on the ball. Has to go backwards to Corby.
Yeah, he definitely leads by example in the midfield.
You won't be able to see it on the broadcast, but the field is actually a little bit choppy, which is not usual for around here, but this time of year they are waiting for the transition.
Brilliant touch from Dane Kelly.
It was a good touch. And now here it comes with Van Schaik. Forward to Prince. Prince rides the challenge. A bit of a heavy touch, but he gets it wide to Chang. On his right foot. Slips it into the gap to Garbanzo. Trying to lay it in there. Straight through to Noble, who can pick it up. Throws it out to this near side. Given away there. Given away in turn by the battery. Referee blows his whistle. What's the stoppage here for? Here's the replay, Stephen. Let's have a look at this goal.
Yeah, Johnson headed it off the back of Dane's head.
Well, there you go. That's a striker's finish, isn't it? Just tucked it into the near post. It looks very easy. Of course, it isn't. And the battery are 1-0 up.
Yeah, he had the goalie going far post.
Heavy touch there. Kelly challenges. It's there to be one in the middle. Van Schaik leans in, trying to make it difficult for Harrisburg's Jose Baril. Swept out to the far side. And there's a late challenge from Majetti. It'll be a free kick here for Harrisburg, and this will bring the big defender Shane Johnson forward. He'll be looking to get on the end of this and try and make amends for that little slip up on the goal.
Yeah, I think...
Let's have a look at this. Yeah, just late. Trod on him, actually, didn't he?
Clumsy. It's Johnson and Levrock. Is that how you pronounce that, Andrew?
I think so. I'm going with your pronunciation, Stephen. 5 minutes in. Oh, it's a flat delivery. Headed away by Woodbine. Skied into the air by Ekra, who's Mr. Reliable for Harrisburg. Garbanzo can't keep it in play. Collides with the Harrisburg coach, who that brings a smile from Garbanzo. Accidentally on purpose ran into him, I think. Here's Ekra. Chips it to the far side. Nicely done. Oh, he showed a bit too much of that to Chang, but he couldn't keep it in play over there, so it'll be a throw for Harrisburg.
I think Chang's claiming a deflection, but the ref's not giving it.
Not tonight. Charleston win the header. Harrisburg find the loose ball. Prince in with a challenge. Ekra holds off Prince. Early ball forward. Chested down, but Woodbine's going to find the loose ball. He pings it forward. Johnson will go back to the keeper. Noble took a heavy touch, but he gets away with it. Lovely little touch there from the striker. Let's see, who's that? That's DePrima.
Danny DePrima. Primo touch.
Vallis. Schaefer out to this near side. Oh, lovely little ball inside. Now here's DePrima again. Chance for a cross perhaps. Swung to the back of the 18-yard box. Good spell of possession this. Here's McLaughlin. Looking for the 1-2. It comes back inside. Vallis has a strike, and it's on frame, and the save made by Corby.
Good spell of possession there.
So Charleston, if you're joining us late, have opened the scoring. Dane Kelly in the 2nd minute. Tussling with Johnson again there, Kelly. Charleston head to the halfway line. Harrisburg first to the loose ball. Here's Ekra. Now Johnson. Out it comes to Schaefer, the left back. Back inside to Johnson. That'll find its way through to the winger on this near side. Baril works it out to McLaughlin. On loan tonight from Philadelphia Union. I think there are 3 players on loan this evening. Short-term loans. Harrisburg struggling a little bit for numbers in this busy part of the season. Here's Garbanzo, and he just plays it over the top, and Kelly's going to make this awkward for Johnson, but he did just enough. Well played.
Yeah, did well.
There's a nice article in the newspaper this morning about Ricky Garbanzo, who is a local product. Charleston dig in the middle. Good touch there from Portillo. And here's Chang. Kelly's offside. The ball slipped in for him, but he was in an offside position. He blasts wide of the target.
Yeah, he definitely took off too early there. He needed to hold his run for a second longer. The ref's feeling lenient.
Yeah, no kidding, because he had it. He smashed it, didn't he? And that's more often than not a yellow card.
Yeah. I think it's early and he's caught the ref in a good mood.
Ferguson under pressure will clip it away and concede the throw-in. Another local product, Ferguson. Played his college soccer here in Charleston, at the College of Charleston, under the tutelage of Coach Ralph Lundy. Burrill plays it back. Here's Ekra now. Portillo steps to close him down. He gets it wide to Schaefer. Not a lot on this near side. Back inside to Ekra. Charleston dig in the challenge, but it's one back. Bembo, the cross to the back of the 18-yard box, and chested into touch to concede a corner kick by Emmanuel Ajeti.
Yeah, I think Portillo was wanting a foul there. Benbow left his studs in, but got away with one.
Well, who's taking the corner?
Looks like Valles.
Valles is it over there? So it'll be an in-swinger. Whipped into the back of the 18-yard box, and it's punched away. Just got a hand on it, didn't he, Corby? And he had to.
Mm-hmm.
I think DePrima's going to come over now. There's two of them there. Bembo with him. It's going to be Bembo with that right foot. So another in-swinger here at the 10-minute mark at Blackboard Stadium. Charleston are 1-0 up. Harrisburg looking to respond here. That's a better ball in. Headed up and away. It'll be a third corner on the trot for Harrisburg. Oh, he did well, didn't he? He had to get a hand on that.
Yeah, Levrock was lurking behind him.
Valles with the corner. Another in-swinger. Charleston under the cosh here. The wind swirling around. It's swung in, and again, Corby deciding just to push that one over the bar.
Yep, taking no chances.
I did mention we had some rain this afternoon. Let's have another look. This is an awkward one to deal with, isn't it?
Yeah, the wind, it's whipping in the wind.
Didn't really want to try and catch that. We'll have another corner from the far side. So Valles again, there's some pushing at the near post. The referee's coming across for a word with the players there. Burrill there or thereabouts with Zach Prince. Another searching ball in. Back into the middle. There was a push at the back, at the front of the 18-yard box, and the referee blows his whistle. And actually, Portillo saying the arm was up. Well, he'll come across. There could be a little bit of a problem here for one of the Harrisburg players. Zach Prince saying he got one in the midriff. So that's, well, it's not as serious, is it, as when it's a little higher. Let's have a look, Stephen. Tell me what you think.
I think it's Barrel thrown an elbow, number 6.
Oh, yeah, you can see it, can't you? I tell you what, if the linesman saw that, he's off.
He should be.
He should be, shouldn't he?
Yep.
From the body shape there, he was...
shocking.
He just put his elbow into Zach Prince. He's pleading his innocence, but he's getting a yellow card.
He's lucky it's only a yellow.
You know, I suppose if it's higher, it can be a red card, can't it? But still, it's a bit cheeky. Now, there is a bit of funny stuff sometimes in the scrum there.
Yeah, but I think if the ref had caught direct view of that, he would have been gone.
Portillo wins the header at the halfway line. Chipped over the top as Harrisburg lump it away to this near side. It'll be a throw for Charleston.
Wasteful from the defender. He should have kept that one in bounds.
Woodbine does possess that long throw-in. Looking for Prince. Headed away nicely. Van Schaik storming into the challenge. Let's see whether Chan can control it. He can't. It's an awkward one. Oh, that's a good ball from Burrill. Super pass out to this near side. It's Bembo working against the centre half. Mueller missed the tackle. Chance for McLaughlin, who swings it. Looked like it was headed in, but a save from Corby to deny him.
Yeah, just not enough pace. Good intention, but not enough pace to beat the goalie.
Good quick movement from Harrisburg.
Great vision from Barrel to get it out wide.
Kelly using his arm to control it. He says chest, but the referee says no. Here's the chance. Good first touch, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did. Pulled the trigger quickly. He did well.
You're right. There wasn't much time and not a lot of backlift for him. No, very difficult to generate power there, and as a result, Corby in a good position to make the save. Garbanzo digging in as he will, making life difficult for the defender. There's a good ball over the top, but Corby will grab it. Just a bit too much pace on it. Again, a greasy surface here tonight. 86 degrees at kickoff. Fortunately, the sun has dipped behind some clouds, but it's still a warm, muggy evening in Charleston, South Carolina. Van Schaik finds Woodbine. Prince sets it back to O'Brien Woodbine. Looking for the run of Kelly. He's going to get behind Johnson again, but Johnson gets his head on it. Kelly first to the loose ball. Battling with the defender and works it wide. Well played. Here's Zach Prince. Awkward one into the near post, and Garbanzo can't get much on the shot.
Yeah.
And comfortable for Noble.
Good vision from Prince, but just Garbanzo just couldn't get enough on it. Tight angle.
Charleston are 1-0 up. We've played a quarter of an hour here at Blackboard Stadium. Van Schaik to Zach Prince. Looking for the give and go. Portillo goes the other way to Ferguson. Now a Jetty. Back to Sean Ferguson. Long ball forward. That's a free header for Johnson. Picks out Valles. Now Baril. Booked for that little scuffle with Prince as Prince just gets his hands on Valles. Now Schaefer. Baril. De Prima just dispossessed nicely there by Ferguson. That's a good ball again for Kelly. Has he got the pace? He does! Misses the target though. It bounced up awkwardly. And Harrisburg will be relieved to see that chance go wide.
Yeah, excellent first touch from Dane and just sliced it, caught it on the bounce and sliced it with his left foot.
Well, Johnson just caught out by the pace of Kelly. There you can see the touch. Oof.
Yeah, a little bit off balance.
It won't bother Coach Anhauser too much, I would think. He'll love to see his strikers getting into those positions.
Yeah, it was a great ball forward.
He's been really the man for Charleston the last few years, Dane Kelly. Double-digit goals, 3 years on the trot. He's also been a player that scores in the bigger games. As Baril looking for the 1-2. And again, Charleston dig in defensively. Don't get it fully away. Now they do. That strike comes from distance, and it struck one of the Harrisburg players. It'll be a goal kick.
Ambitious from the big central defender.
Yeah, let's have a look. That's
Leverock.
Leverock. I'll tell you what, if you score from there.
Leverocket.
Yeah, that's right. And that was with
a good 45, 50 yards out.
Yeah, he was going for power as well. He wasn't trying to chip the keeper. You never know, as they say. Corby gets it clear. Off the back of Johnson, it's thumped back downfield. Corby underneath it. Here's the chance, if you can call it a chance. Oh, he just drilled it straight into the back of his teammate.
Ekra.
Good header there from Johnson. You'll expect him to win those aerial challenges. Garbanzo's going to get a word in the ear from the referee.
Yeah, those can be dangerous when the defender's up in the air and forward undercuts him. He won't get away with many of those.
Oh, Kelly steals it from Baril. He gets around the defender, but the touch was heavy. He is a nuisance tonight, Dane Kelly.
Yep, great pressure. The two forwards, you know, as they say, the defending starts from the front, and Dane and Ricky are good examples of that.
If that touch is a little softer, he's away as well, isn't he? As Prince burrows in, he'll win the throw-in. Now here is the other Jamaican, Woodbine. Back it goes to Mueller. Squares it to the far side, a Jetty there. Drives it on the ground, finds Garbanzo, sets it back to Chang. Lovely first touch. Chang down the line to Garbanzo. He's got 2 in the middle. Chang joining to make it 3. The cross is a little soft and behind and defended well by Harrisburg.
Great build-up and touch from Chang.
We're live from Blackboard Stadium. Charleston 1, Harrisburg 0. Here's the captain, Van Schaik. Van Schaik again, allowed to turn. Wide to Ajeti. Goes backwards. Good work from the Harrisburg midfield there. Really not a lot on as it goes out to the far side. Garbanzo on the chest. Got caught there. The referee saying there's an advantage. Here's Portillo. Short ball square to Prince. Trying to slip it through the gap. Good defending from Bembo. It'll be a throw-in for Charleston. Kelly and Johnson scuffling inside the 18-yard box. The referee's got his eye on them.
Here comes a long throw from Woodbine.
Now he can get this to the near post or close. Headed away by Harrisburg. Heads it back into the mixer. Prince beaten in the air. Burrill heads down. Good touch from Woodbine. Scuffed away. It'll be a throw-in for the Battery, and now he really can use his long throw-in.
Yeah, he did well not to dive in there and just shepherd it out of bounds.
Well, they'll bring up the big boys now for this. At least Sean Ferguson goes forward. He'll be the target at the near post. Harrisburg will be well aware of the danger here. Let's see how they deal with the pressure. That's a good throw into a good area, punched away. Portillo back to Ajeti, has a touch, chips it forward. Away by Harrisburg. Ferguson got bumped, yes, that's going to be a free kick. That was a bit silly there from De Prima.
Yeah, cheap one.
And the pressure will be squarely on Harrisburg again.
You expect Portillo to whip this one to the back post.
He can really deliver a good set piece, Justin Portillo. He's got his head up, doesn't he? Let's have a look. Chips it in. Headed away well. Good work there, but it looked like a clash of heads. The referee's going to have to stop play. And on will come the medical staff from MUSC. I tell you what, he doesn't look...
he's out.
Very good, does it? As Leverock looks like he's been knocked out. Let's hope he's okay. Awful to see this. It's horrible, isn't it? You know it immediately. They both went up for the ball, and they came down very awkwardly.
Yeah, I think it was honest attempt from both of them. Leverock did well to clear, but Ferguson's momentum just took him right into him.
I think the good news there, you can see Ferguson sitting up, and I think Leverock is talking to the athletic trainer from MUSC, and they just have to make the be very cautious here. Charleston 1, Harrisburg 0 the score. We're live from Blackboard Stadium as these teams meet here for the second time this year. Charleston actually will go and visit Harrisburg in a couple of weeks' time. Play that game up at the Skyline Stadium, downtown Harrisburg. I would recommend coming out to watch it if you're in town. Saying he got a bang on his head, but he's okay, and that's good news. Yeah, let's hope it's not too graphic, but let's have a look at this again. It was an honest challenge, wasn't it? There's Ferguson going up. They've both got their eye on the ball. Bang. Nothing you can do about it. It's just one of those things, but thankfully both of them are up and okay. Ferguson having a chat with Bill Betcher just away to our left, just out of your camera, head coach of Harrisburg. And Nick Noble gets us back underway. Little flick header on. Ajeti is there for the Battery. We'll watch it into touch. It'll be a throw-in for Charleston. And on comes Ferguson and Leverock. They'll get a little round of applause. Garbanzo wins it in the tackle, trying to slip it through for Kelly. Mueller heads clear. There to be won at the halfway line, and Ekra is there to win it. Burrill spins past, or briefly got away from Van Schaik, but now slows it down, goes wide. McLaughlin sets it down the line. Chance for a cross here. Driven, oh, it's a bit deep that. And, well, you never know. Volley attempt there from Vallis. I mean, you've been involved in these, Stephen. It's awkward, isn't it? But just not much you can do about that. "25 minutes in. Charleston 1, Harrisburg 0. There to be won at the halfway line. Here's Burrill. First time looking for Bembo. Touch a little heavy. The referee blows up. And what's the decision here?
I think
free kick to Harrisburg, is it?
He's talking to Van Schaik about something.
Well,
I think it's Garbanzo's been
being a bit of a pest and
persistent.
Well, of course he can come across. He can talk to whoever he likes, but he went to the captain to have a word with him. So there's no booking for Garbanzo. Just trying to cause them some problems. It's really, though, been Kelly who's been the real danger man so far. Here's Schaefer for Harrisburg. Nice touch inside there for Ekra. Trying to angle his run forward. And he finds McLaughlin. Gets it wide. Charleston just hold off as they await the cross. Here it comes in at the near post. And then cleared nicely by Ajeti. Has to go no nonsense defending there because Kelly was breathing down his neck.
Good decision from the centre back.
Leverott. Well, let's have a look at this challenge. It was Van Schaik. Well, there's not much there.
Soft.
Here's Michael Chang. Chang's trying to slip it into the gap. He's found Dane Kelly, but his flag is up again. And, well, again, he shouldn't be offside there, should he, Stephen?
No, he's the wide man. He's looking along the line, and he's going too early. With his pace, he doesn't need to take off that early.
Shane Johnson now for Harrisburg City Islanders.
It's frustrating as a coach when your widest player gets caught offside.
Right, because you can look across.
Yeah, not that I wasn't guilty of it a few times myself, but...
well, I'll say it, I wasn't going to, but you don't really have Dane Kelly's pace, Stephen.
Yeah.
Dane, with his pace, he can really just about outrun anyone, can't he?
Yeah. Well, luckily Dane doesn't have my pace.
That's right. Here's Ekra.
Lack thereof.
Foul called on Prince as Prince and Portillo sandwich the veteran midfielder. We'll have a free kick now for Harrisburg. Here, midway up in this first half. The game has just got a bit stop-start on us, which will suit the Battery. Charleston have got one more home game before they get ready for the big match against West Bromwich Albion on July 17th of the English Premier League, coached by Tony Pulis. Looking forward to seeing them here in Charleston and hosting them for a few short days. Get your tickets for that as soon as you can before it sells out. Chance here for Harrisburg to test the Battery back four. Deep ball in. Ajeti gets his head on it and concedes the corner. Good jump there from the outside back.
Yeah, he had to make sure as well. The Harrisburg player was coming in behind him.
So Harrisburg
yeah,
with a chance again to pile the pressure on. Whipped in at the near post, punched away by Corby. Snap header down from Leverock. Chang, oh, that's a good ball. If Kelly can get there, he won't quite make it. Charleston gather up the loose ball. Kelly is onside, but the ball is heavy from Chang. Well, he needed a defter touch, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, Kelly was in his own half, so he couldn't have got caught offside. Just a softer touch, he would have been in one-on-one with the goalie.
Even into the hole, so he could chase it into the corner. But Chang over-exuberant with the pass. Harrisburg with possession. Whipped out to Schaefer on this near side. That's a good ball.
Great ball.
Ekra trying to get on the shoulder of Portillo. The referee saw had his whistle in his mouth, but changed his mind. As Portillo, his touch was good, but O'Brien Woodbine slipped. De Prima's around Mueller. Good recovering tackle from Taylor Mueller. Van Schaik missed his pass. Here's Ekra. Charleston a bit generous here defending. Burrill.
You mentioned the pitch, Andrew. There's been a few Charleston defenders slipping.
Well, you played on it many times. When it does get wet, it gets very slippery, and the strike misses the target. We're just in that period, for those of you who are turf management types, we're in that period where we're switching between the ryegrass and the summer Bermuda. It doesn't really start to grow properly until the temperature hits 80 degrees. We've had that now for a couple of weeks, and it grows very quickly, but it's a bit bumpy at the moment. Just while we get through the transition. Schaefer with the throw-in. One in the air by Prince. Kelly was looking towards the linesman. He missed the ball completely.
He's too busy having a go at the linesman and not watching the game.
Tribbett on the far side. Ajetti's got the pace to get ahead of McLaughlin and turns away nicely with possession.
Excellent defending.
Here's Van Schaik. Back to Mueller. Woodbine. Lifts it around the outside. Free header, though, for Schaefer, really. That's good football from Harrisburg.
Tidy feet from Ekra.
Good, well won there, wasn't it? And Kelly, has he got the strength? No. Johnson steps ahead of him. One back in the tackle. That was a bit heavy from Mueller. It'll be a yellow card for Taylor Mueller and a free kick for Harrisburg City Islanders.
I think you'll see in the replay that there's not much contact.
Well, it
is a yellow for having his studs up, but you get the feeling the Harrisburg player's milking it.
He'll be looking to see that yellow card come out, and he got what he was looking for there, Ekra. I think
he's possibly taking a breather.
Yeah, it is a warm night. Let's have a look. It was a heavy touch from Mueller, and in he comes. Yeah, you're right, Steve. He didn't really get him,
jumps out of the way.
But the referee saw that foot off the ground, and that's a booking.
Yeah.
We've played over half an hour now. It's Charleston still 1-0 up. It was a very, very good start from the home side. They were ahead after not even 2 minutes.
If he wasn't hurt there, then he's only hurt himself by bringing on the trainer, and now he has to leave the field.
He comes off, Ekra. Of course, a vastly experienced player. Out of your shot now, taking on some water. It'll be a free kick for Harrisburg, who will be temporarily reduced to 10 men. And taken short to this near side. Schaefer thought about trying to get through that gap. It pings out to this near side. Bembo off Prince. Well played. Wins the throw-in. Ekra back on the field. Charleston working hard, as are the Harrisburg City Islanders here. Burrill allowed to bring it forward. He flicks the foot at the ball, and it's wide to the far side. He wants it back again to feed. It comes inside early. McLaughlin, or rather De Prima. That's heavy across to the back of the 18-yard box. Woodbine in a foot race over there. Kept in by Harrisburg, and Woodbine, that's an awkward clearance. Terrible, really. Charleston don't get it fully away. Chance here for Harrisburg, is there? Well, it's a free kick, as tempers are just beginning to fray a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah, Van Schaik's right there. I don't know who it was, but someone went in studs up. Same intent as Mueller, but not the same result.
Well, the referee will need to get a grip on that. Challenges like that from both teams, because otherwise...
That one was definitely a booking if Mueller's getting the yellow.
The player...
just a little late, was right before that.
The players will take matters into their own hands.
Yep.
If the referee doesn't sort it out. It's been a chippy match, it has to be said. It's been more stops than starts. Corby gets us back underway here.
Like you said, Andrew, the stopping and starting will suit Charleston, having the 1-0 lead, and with the weather as thick and hot as it is.
Yeah, thick is the word. It is muggy out there. It's sticky as Ajeti steps in and wins it, and they've got the overlap here. It's Ajeti swings it into the gap looking for Garbanzo. It was under hit, though, the pass. And now here come Harrisburg. Bembo is flying forward. His pass again, just a little bit off target. Chang holds it up. Can he find a teammate? He can. It's Portillo. Kelly is onside this time. Turns and squares up against Leverock. Battling over there to keep possession. Does well. Finds Van Schaik.
Great work from Kelly to shield that and keep possession.
Ooh, that's a poor giveaway as Charleston lose possession. Here comes Ekra. One back briefly in the tackle. Charleston stretched though. McLaughlin goes around the defender, but Corby is out and mops up the danger.
Here's the replay of that tackle, Andrew.
Well,
got a bit of the ball, but Van Schaik's right. Is he showing his studs?
Oh, Garbanzo is onside. His touch let him down. Yeah, that one's tricky because the ball was there in the air, and I think you've got to go for it, Stephen.
Yeah.
If you get the ball, fair enough. If you miss the ball, you know, you're at risk of getting booked. And in that occasion, there was no damage done. 10 minutes to go till the break. 1-0 the score. Van Schaik heads down into the midfield. Industrious Garbanzo doesn't get on the end of the loose ball. Kept alive there. Tribbett now. Up to the halfway line. Back it goes to Johnson.
Beryl and Valles possess the ball nicely. Got a good solid midfield, Harrisburg.
It's causing Charleston some problems, isn't it? They are keeping the ball nicely. Well, here's Valles again. Ekra's asking for it and will receive it now. Just inside the half. Early ball forward for Beryl. Turns. He was looking for a wide option there. There was nothing on for him. Now it comes wide to Schaefer. Bembo. Quick feet. And a little back heel.
Got a bit fortunate there with the touch.
Van Schaik digs in. Valles keeps possession. Charleston are defending very deep, it must be said. Beryl squares it to Ekra. You've got to be careful with Kelly breathing down your neck there, Valles, but he got away with it. Gets it wide. A chance here maybe for Harrisburg to whip one in. Set back into the middle. Patient from the City Islanders as Mueller just lets that one drop and Corby can pick it up.
Good shot from the goalie. To your point, Andrew, when you said he was looking for someone wide, I think it's because McLaughlin and DePrimo are both tucked inside as forwards, and I think Tribbett's got the responsibility of pushing up. He's just got to get there quicker.
There's another strong challenge from Ekra on Portillo. The foul is called. I'm sure Coach Betcher will have noted that, Stephen. See if he makes the adjustment. As Portillo plings it forward. Good touch from Kelly. Round the outside from Chang. Kelly with possession on the far side. Tackled over there. It came off Kelly last.
Yep.
Good defending from the centre half.
Yeah,
Throw in Harrisburg.
I'd like to see Chang get a bit more of the ball and have a go at the right back. We haven't had too much possession on the left-hand side.
Well, here's an example of the chippy play. He just swept through his leg there with the right foot. Now here is Chang, and he finds Portillo. Portillo slips it forward to Prince. Prince will find Kelly. Has he got the pace? Johnson gets there with a tackle, but it's going to be a free kick for the Battery. Well,
what do you think?
Right on the edge. I don't think that was a foul.
No, I thought he
got the ball nicely, and we'll have another look in a second, but Kelly, who's been working very hard, gets the decision. Let's have a look in a second.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's honest from both players.
Well, this is a chance, and I was watching the Battery practice their free kicks yesterday. Portillo was the man taking them.
I think it's a well-timed tackle from
He
Johnson.
won the ball there, didn't he?
Yeah, all ball.
Well, the referee's got that wrong, but he's given the battery a chance. It's Portillo from the dead ball situation. It favors his right foot here. And it's swung across. Oh, that's a goal! 2-0.
Taylor Mueller. Quality strike. Great left-footed volley from the centre-back with his weak foot. Nick Noble just got booked, Andrew.
Well, I think he's got a right to be upset there because it shouldn't have been a free kick. They got a lucky deflection, the battery, but they took advantage. There is Noble, furious.
I think he's furious about something that happened in the box.
Oh, it hit the battery player.
Hit the back of Prince. There's definitely no offside.
No.
Not on Prince or Mueller. Clean finish.
Ooh, I don't think he'll get an assist for that.
No. Not when he's looking at the parking lot.
5 minutes before the break, and it's a double from the battery now who get that second goal. Taylor Mueller, the defender.
Very good technique with the finish.
I'm sure his mum and dad are watching. They were actually here at the game a couple of weeks ago, so hope you enjoyed that one, folks. As the battery will look now to take this lead into the locker room at half-time. Harrisburg will be desperate to respond here before the break. Bembo's got possession on this near side. Running it, Woodbine steps inside. Little push there from Prince. Play on, says the referee. One in the tackle as Prince gets a little... Well, that's going to be a free kick as Ekra came through the back of Van Schaik. Van Schaik has gone into the book. Yellow card. I think Ekra's going to get booked as well, is he? Just lost control a little bit here, the referee. Well, you don't want to lose a player in the melee as Prince gets involved with Schaefer. It was a physical game the last time they met, and it's boiling over again here at Blackboard Stadium. I've got my eye on the referee. He made no attempt to play the ball there, Ekra. He's gone off and walked away. Yellow card for Prince for talking. And Ekra escapes punishment. And of course it will be a free kick for Charleston. Well, that's frustrating, isn't it?
I can't believe Ekra didn't. I mean, he instigated, chopped the guy down from behind, and walks away and doesn't get a yellow. 2 Charleston players, no Harrisburg.
Well, he'll be reminded of that, the referee, of course. I have to give Harrisburg a little bit of credit there because they deflected the initial situation, and the referee completely missed it. Now this is petulant from Van Schaik, isn't it? I mean, that's a yellow card.
Mm-hmm.
If that hits the referee, he's off. Well, that will make Coach Anhauser furious because he'll have to weigh these yellow cards into his decision-making when it comes to the substitutions. It's an awkward one here for Harrisburg to deal with, and he does well. Clips it up the line. Good ball, actually.
Very well.
One back in the tackle by Van Schaik. Here is the skipper. Now a jetty. Back it goes to Ferguson. Pressure here coming from Ekra. Good run forward from Ekra. Corby will just lump it away. Well done there from Schaefer. Heavy challenge from Prince. Driven through the gap. Harrisburg claim the loose ball. The game fraying around the edges, but Charleston have got the advantage. Oh, Garbonzo wins possession, and that is a yellow card for McLaughlin.
Yeah, this one definitely could boil over in the second half.
Well, he just grabbed Garbonzo by the scruff of the neck, literally.
Yeah, heavy touch from McLaughlin. Garbonzo got away and he dragged him down.
Well, if I'm Charleston here, I'm just taking my time on the restart because we're almost at the halfway point.
Yeah. Van Schaik and Prince are going to have to compose themselves to stay on the field in the second half.
Well, we'll see if Coach Anhauser makes a change and makes that decision for either of them. We've got He's got options, doesn't he? Because he's got Navi and Boyd.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see Boyd in the second half.
Kelly doesn't challenge for the ball, and Harrisburg get it away. Well, it goes backwards, actually, and Noble gets there just ahead of Garbanzo. Snap header forward. Ekra cushions the touch. Chips out to this near side. No love lost between these sides, I think is fair to say. Baril now. Does make it a little bit more interesting, of course. Nice ball from Vallis out to the far side. A couple of minutes to go till the break. He's asking too much there of the Prima. It'll be a throw-in for the Charleston Battery. Let's hope the weather holds. There's always the threat of a pop-up thunderstorm at this time of year, particularly when the weather's been like it has in Charleston. I was talking to one of the local weather guys before the game. He said he didn't think we'd get any weather, but he couldn't really say 100%. Down the line for Garbanzo. He won the initial challenge, and the foot was high there from Michael Chang, so this will be a chance for Harrisburg right at the stroke of half-time. And up come the two centre-halves. Why not? Charleston will try and hold a high line, you would think, to keep them out of the danger area. We'll see how that works out. Johnson, and he's right up there at the...
They've got a lot of height.
They really
Central
do.
defenders, all three midfielders are quite tall as well. Baril and Velez.
It's a very high line from the Battery. Here's the delivery into a good area, punched away by Corby. Shot comes back in. Charleston parry it clear, and that is a poor challenge. He just knocked over Garbanzo. We're into stoppage time here at the end of the first half.
Yeah, he just went almost a professional foul there. He went through the back of him just to stop the counter attack. No yellow card.
No. I think our referee's going to be looking forward to the half-time whistle as well. Here's Ferguson up to Van Schaik. Chang backwards to Ajeti. Drives it forward. Leverock heads wide. Tribbett down the line. McLaughlin, he's had trouble with Ajeti tonight. He's tackled there again.
Yeah, good contest over there, McLaughlin and Ajeti.
Yeah, we'll have a better look at that in the second half as they come to this near side. We're here at Blackboard Stadium in Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston have got a 2-0 advantage here. Looks like they're going to take that into the locker room after 45 minutes.
Yeah, they'll be very happy to go in with a 2-0 lead.
On the ground, Corby to Woodbine. Up to the halfway line to Prince. Lovely. Oh, he misses his pass, Prince. It'll be a throw-in for Harrisburg.
Good idea, just a yard in front of Woodbine.
Baril scoops it forward. Flag will come up here because Bembo was offside.
Again, the wide man.
Yeah, my God. And by my watch, that will just about do it. Referee has a little look at his watch.
Charleston have done well to limit Harrisburg's chances. They've had a lot of possession, but just no end result.
Down goes Kelly. He's not going to get the decision. Out it comes to this near side. Bembo back to Schaefer. Now Vallis. On the ground, he finds Baril. Good pass that. Trying to angle one into McLaughlin as he got around Ajeti. Not quite. And Ajeti recovers to get a body on him, and the danger is past.
Yeah. Stood him up well at the end, didn't dive in.
Just for a moment, it looked like he was going to get past Ajeti.
Yeah, good vision and a good cut-in through ball from Baril.
Yeah, he did well there. Ekra, lovely touch. Cushioned that beautifully. One in the tackle, though. Johnson lumps it clear. Into touch it goes. Another glance at his watch from our referee, Mr. Neil Barbalescu. And there is the half-time whistle rather. Charleston 2, Harrisburg 0. Stephen Armstrong, your thoughts on this first half?
I think I said it a couple minutes ago. Harrisburg look a tidy team, good possession, they're good technically, very physical. It's just Charleston have done well to contain them, and limit their chances. You know, they did great start for Dane Kelly, scoring in the 2nd minute, and then probably got the second off a foul that shouldn't have been a foul.
And Taylor Mueller with a good finish.
Yeah, incredible left foot. You don't expect that from Taylor Mueller's left foot, but he kept it down well and just struck it cleanly.
Well, we're going to take a break as well. The players head into the locker room below us. Stay with us, though. We'll be back after the 15-minute break to bring you live, uninterrupted coverage of this match. Charleston Battery 2, Harrisburg City Islanders 0, and we'll be back with more after the break. Welcome back to Blackboard Stadium. 2-0 to Charleston after 45 minutes. Thanks for coming back and joining us. We'll have coverage of the second half in just a couple of minutes. But first, I think we got some highlights for you from the first half. And here's the first goal. Dane Kelly, look at this. Misjudged the bounce there, the defender. Kelly kept his eye on the ball, brings it inside. He shows him the far side and cuts it in to the near post. That's a super goal, 1-0. Now, controversy here. Here's Kelly going for the ball. I think that's a good tackle.
Yeah.
And
well timed.
Well timed. That's right, Stephen. And
you can see his reaction. He's definitely.
But the referee, he was right there. He says free kick, and look at this. Takes an awkward deflection off Zach Prince, who wasn't even looking at it. What a finish. Actually, it was Garbanzo that came off. That's the defender scoring there, Stephen.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's got a right to be upset.
Yeah.
And you can just, well, yellow card as well. That's a shame. 2-0 Charleston. And that's the way it finished after 45 minutes. Harrisburg have come out. The Battery have stayed in the locker room. There you see our referee's ready to go. But where are the Charleston Battery players? We've got one eye on the England game as well. They're playing that World Cup. Is that quarterfinal here?
Yep.
They're 2-1 up at the moment, England. I'm a US citizen, I'm proud to say, but I might jump on the bandwagon a little bit if England win their way through. Of course, we're hoping that the US goes all the way.
Yeah, I'd love to see an England-US final.
Oh, it'd be super. It'd be super.
Is that the matchup? The US face Germany?
Yes. Some controversy with the way with all that's going on with FIFA, they've got that to deal with as well. There's some shenanigans with the way the draw was made. Well, Charleston are out. Here they are. Van Schaik rallying the troops. I'm looking at them. I think that the Battery are unchanged. Let me put my spectacles back on.
Put your eyes in.
That's right.
Yeah, no changes for Charleston, and I don't see any for Harrisburg either. Same lineups.
Harrisburg will get us back underway. Well, it was a story of Dane Kelly in the first half. With the goal, he got the free kick, or somewhat dubious circumstances, but he was the man for Charleston. Let's see if the City Islanders can respond. Worked out to this near side. Good ball in from McLaughlin. Ferguson getting very tight there defending. Wins the ball nicely. Chang fires it up to Kelly. Trying to flick it through, but defended well by Leverock. Burrill. Round the outside to Burrill. Likes to operate in a central area, but he's wide at the moment. It goes all the way back to the defender, Johnson. He's a former Richmond man, isn't he, Johnson? Here's the ball to Vallis.
Great touch from De Primo.
Yeah, super touch.
Benbow.
Out to this near side. Here's a chance for Tribbett. Oh, he just lifts that in. Good ball. Good touch for De Primo. Strike and a save at the near post. Very good defending.
Yep.
Good goalkeeping from Kevin Corby. Deputizing tonight because Charleston's ordinary number one, Additional Cooper, just struggling a little bit with a shoulder problem.
Yeah, he's done well thus far. Corby, good decision making, keeping it simple. Clean hands there. Tight angle from McLaughlin, but he struck it well.
He did strike it well. Good save. But encouraging, you'd have to say, for Harrisburg. As Garbanzo smashes that forward. That one's nowhere near Dane Kelly.
Yeah, I saw what he was trying to do, but execution a bit off.
Here's Johnson. Wide to the far side. Nicely done from Portillo. Both forwards onside this time. Oh, he flicks it over the top. Kelly's going to get there ahead of Johnson in a wide area. Looks up, Dane Kelly. Cuts past the defender. Sets it back for Prince, who fires it in.
Yeah.
Good save, Nick Noble.
Prince did well to keep that one down, but it's a difficult angle when it's rolling at you from that angle. Good vision from Chang.
Well, Charleston showing that given the opportunity, they will break at Harrisburg.
I think, Andrew, that's one thing Harrisburg doesn't have is that, you know, the threat of speed like Dane has. They've got great technique, but just don't have the same wheels that Dane Kelly has.
Yeah, he's got that little bit of pace. Bembo has been lively, but he's been mostly marginalized over there with Woodbine marking him. I think you're right.
Yeah, Woodbine, I mean, Benbo's a speedy, crafty player, but Woodbine's done well to contain him up till now.
There's Woodbine, oh, he gave that away there, O'Brien Woodbine. Cursed him, Stephen, as the ball is whipped out to this near side. Here's McLaughlin working against a Jetty who stands him up, takes the ball off him, and wins the throw-in.
Does very well there. Here's the volley from McLaughlin, or half volley. Great ball from the right back. Good deft touch.
There's McLaughlin, isn't it? Look at that.
Clean, just a tight angle.
Johnson under pressure from Garbanzo, heads it wide. Kelly not up there with him. There was a push, wasn't there? Well, you know what?
Called handball on that one.
There was a handball, but there was an advantage for Harrisburg. And the referee, that's so frustrating, isn't it, for the City Islanders?
Yeah, I think DePrimo wanted to take off to goal there.
The Battery fans getting into it, but it's a chance at the moment for Harrisburg as Valles chips it to the back post. One in the air there. Good catch, Corby, under pressure. Those defenders will love to see that. Taking command of the ball. 5 minutes gone in the second half already. It's still 2-0 to the home side. Dane Kelly and Taylor Mueller, the difference thus far. That's a poor clearance from Leverock. Prince turns with possession. Running at the two defenders there with him, and he's going to go around them. Barill's on the cover. Turns away nicely with possession. Well done. I think he knew Prince didn't have a tremendous amount of pace, and he just waited for the run. That one a bit telegraphed to Mueller, who scuffed at the clearance, but wins it back.
Yeah, fortunate deflection off Benbow. Still think they need to get Chang the ball a bit more on this left-hand side.
Yeah, he hasn't had it too often, has he?
And when he does get it, he creates problems. Got good vision, good technique.
Good throw there from Woodbine. Kelly jumps and takes possession. Has a little nibble down the line. Good tackle, though, by Schaefer. Ekra holds off Van Schaik. Van Schaik wins it back in the challenge. Now Portillo. Good feet, and he skips over the tackle of Ekra. Finds Chang. Here is Chang, and he picks out the pass. Garbanzo's in, squares it.
Oh.
Too wide for Kelly. Just keeps it in on the far side. Charleston maintain possession.
Great vision from Garbanzo.
Oh, that's a good ball from Kelly. Lovely touch from Chang, but down he goes. No foul. This is where you'd be looking for that outlet ball if you're Harrisburg. They bring it across the halfway line. Tribbett the right back. Wide to McLaughlin. Tackle, but he keeps going.
Claiming handball.
Slipped inside. Nice pass away by Mueller.
Good.
Round the outside for Chang. That's a good ball. Garbanzo's making a run. Swung in towards him. Johnson, no problem there.
Dane Kelly took way too long to get back on side.
He lifts his arm up to apologize. He knows it.
I think Garbanzo's taking a page out of Kelly's book now.
Well, you got to jog back, don't you? Even when you're winded.
That's right.
Oh, good tackle. Ekra picked his pocket. Lovely touch from Garbanzo. And where's the left back as Kelly storms in, has a strike. He misses the target. And that will be a goal kick. Well, Schaefer went missing on that occasion. I'll tell you what.
Great tackle from Van Schaik.
Oh, he just missed the pass, didn't he, Stephen?
Yeah. Great idea. Just.
Well, Corby. Oh, he missed the chance there. He's telling the defenders to leave it, and they'll pick it up. He scuffed that one, but he got away with it. Here's Portillo. to Van Schaik. Referee in the way, but they miss him out. Now Chang. Tackled by Tribbett. Good challenge. McLaughlin with the step over. Still going here, Harrisburg. Good challenge again from the midfielder.
Nice.
Van Schaik. Ekra gathers it up. Now Baril. Can strike it from distance, Baril. We haven't seen that yet. Oh, that's a good hit.
Oh.
Just too high.
Got a hold of that one, Velez.
It really did.
Powerful left foot. Inventive from Corby.
Oh. Well, that reminds me of that goal that, well, you see it. It's awkward, isn't it, sometimes when they miss it completely and it rolls in, but...
Which one are you thinking
I
of?
was thinking of the one in the World Cup. Oh, not the World Cup, qualifier, wasn't it? The England game a few years back.
Who was it, Rob Green or?
Calamity James, one of them.
Calamity. Some Englishman.
54 minutes in. Charleston 2. Harrisburg 0. Here's Ekra. Still full of fight, the City Islanders. Nice touch from Bembo, but the touch actually just a little bit heavy. He got kicked.
Yeah, I think
he's
Woodbine likes those 50-50s. I think he got a hold of him there.
He's going to stop play here, the referee. Not sure.
I think Woodbine might have caught him there.
Yeah, he got him on the ankle. It's not usual that the referee will stop play for a leg injury unless it's really serious.
I think Woodbine. That's one of Woodbine's strong points. He times his tackles really well. Sometimes he's a little overzealous, but
let's see exactly what happened. He just kind of hopped over it, didn't he? And
yeah, we didn't see the collision.
The score. The players have taken the
water break.
Yeah, water. They're taking on water, aren't they? Here's a better look at it.
Yeah, good angle. He just stepped. Yeah, O'Brien just steps on him.
Well, the boots they wear these days,
Studs.
that can be painful. And he's actually going to come off here. You know, you hate to say it, but that's the old metatarsal potential, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he stomped right down on his left foot, right on the fifth. What's the England score, Andrew?
I believe it's still 2-1. Hard to say because it's on my phone, which is tiny. But they're playing Canada, so who knows? I think it's 2-1. I haven't seen another goal.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye on it for you. There'll be a drop ball here. Charleston are 2-0 up. Battery collecting money in the stands now. I'm just watching them as this break in play. Of course, Charleston are matching everything collected tonight to donate to the Hope AME Fund. We were playing last Wednesday night while that was all happening downtown, playing Orlando City, and just dreadful, really. Unthinkable. And some great showing of support from around the soccer community afterwards. I believe there was New York and City FC and New York Red Bulls were planning something tonight. Their fans to show their respect, which is what you'd expect. Good leave there. The Prima just held off by Ferguson. The referee's given a foul for that. Well, what do you think about that? By the way, I think Harrisburg made a change as
number 10 came on. Who is it?
Jason
Plumoff.
Yep.
That's in my mind, a shocking decision from the referee. Ferguson got his position perfect, shielded him out of bounds, and the ref's given them a foul.
This will be a chance, though, and a goal here will just change this game completely. It's a chance for Harrisburg to whip it in. It's swung to the back post. Snap header away by Mueller. He got a lot of distance on that. Kelly gives chase. Down the line it goes.
Good work from Prince.
Very good work, and he drives it over the top. That's a super ball.
Oh.
And here's Garbanzo. Cuts back inside, finds the feet of Portillo, whose touch let him down. And the counter-attack ends, and the game stretching here with Harrisburg flying forward. Here's the substitute, Plumhoff. Cuts into his left foot, squares it. Valles, wide, good ball, heavy touch, strong challenge, comfortable for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, there's the replay there. The Prima's pulling Ferguson's shorts down.
That'll be a free kick as Baril brings down Garbanzo. Is that one where the referee doesn't really have an understanding of the game a little bit? Because
possibly, I mean, that's absolutely nothing in it. Defender's done extremely well to shield him out of bounds, and he's given a foul.
We saw the one decision he made, which cost Harrisburg a goal earlier in the game. And, you know, we hold everyone to high standards, of course, as Plumhoff holds Chang off. Inside now to Valles. Great ball out to the far side. Super weight on that. Little 1-2 as they try to get down that near side. Prince is working very hard over there, and he wins his side a throw, and we're approaching the hour mark.
Good honest work from a midfielder there, tracking all the way back to the deep in his own half.
O'Brien Woodbine with the throw-in. Down the line it goes. Little slip header on. Harrisburg build again. Wide to this near side. Plumhoff. Too heavy that one. It's straight through to the goalkeeper, Kevin Corby.
You think Coach Enhauser will be contemplating some fresh legs, Andrew?
I think if it's me, I'd be thinking about the wide men, because like you've said, Prince has been working very hard. He does have some pace on the bench with Navi and Boyd.
Yeah.
And with the game opening up, I don't see why not. If you're Harrisburg, if you're Bill Betcher, well, you've also got to think about maybe Pettis coming on up front.
You betcha.
To really have a run at them. I mean, there's no point leaving anything potentially on the table here with the way this USL League is shaping up this year. Van Schaik digging in against Burrill. It's been a good battle between those two tonight. Lovely little touch. Gets the return ball. Two in the middle for Harrisburg, if they can get the cross in. Set backwards to Schaefer. Now the ball driven across. Ajeti gets up, heads it away. He's had a good game tonight, Emmanuel Ajeti.
Yeah. A terrific athlete, the jumping ability there. He's a good few inches shorter than the striker, and he easily outjumped him.
Well, that took a deflection, but it finds the Harrisburg man. Little slip ball inside. It's tricky in there. Charleston get the tackle away. Strong challenge, and now here's Kelly. Holds off Burrill, waits, and finds his teammate. I think the temptation there was to play it early, wasn't it?
Yeah,
what do you think?
I just think he lost the angle. The defender positioned himself well, and he couldn't thread Garbanzo, or I think Garbanzo or Chang made the run. He did well to hold possession, though. Slow things down for a second.
Here's Chang. First time back to Ajeti. Misses the pass forward. That's an awkward one. Does well, but shows too much of it to Ferguson. Now Chang. That's a good ball. He finds Prince. Controls the pass. Running at them. Sets it wide to Kelly. Kelly onto his left foot. Will have a crack. Oh, what a goal!
Oh, my goodness. What a strike. There's that left peg again, Andrew.
I tell you what, he's right-footed, but for my money, he hits it better with his left foot.
Oh. Incredible strike from Kelly. Prince breaking down the middle, just fed him out wide, and he cut in and unleashed a corker.
Well, if he misses there, they'll call him selfish, but
yeah,
that's the striker for you. That's what you want.
Yeah, that's the mentality. You know, sometimes it won't work, but what a strike! Looking forward to that replay.
Well, Charleston now extend their lead, 3-0 up. It's a long way back for Harrisburg. We'll see what the response is. Of course, what they don't want is to concede again. That's a good ball from Van Schaik. Nice pass into the midfield. Portillo picks out Ajeti. Forward to Chang. Gets around the defender. Cuts back inside and one back in the tackle. The referee saw a free kick there.
Yeah, good decision. It was Tribbett biting at his ankles before the second tackle.
Here's the goal, Stephen. Let's have a look. Well, that one, that's difficult to keep out, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if we had a few angles, the goalie might have been a step to the right, expecting it going the other way, but brilliant finish.
2 goals on the night for Kelly. He gets the brace. He'll be looking for the hat-trick now. As Van Schaik finds Woodbine. Here's the danger man. Can he keep possession? No. Pushed off the ball. But wins it back in the challenge. The referee says free kick. Well, he works very hard on and off the ball there, Dane Kelly. Rewarded tonight. 2 goals for the Jamaican. Been with the Charleston Battery a few years now, initially coming on loan from Tivoli Gardens in Jamaica. Battery does have a special relationship with Tivoli. There's an awkward one there, and Ferguson, taking no chances, concedes a corner kick.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Dane Kelly, Andrew. He's matured a lot. He holds the ball up well, brings people into the game.
Here's another angle on that goal. Well, Schaefer maybe could have got a bit tighter, but I tell you what.
Actually, he might have been in the right spot, just couldn't stop it, like you said.
I think it's just the pace on the strike. Here comes the change for Harrisburg. As Eric Bird comes in, it's Burrill who makes way. Bird, player on loan from Major League Soccer's Philadelphia Union. So welcome to USL play, Mr. Bird.
Good header from Van Schaik.
It's another corner. They have had a few, Harrisburg. Charleston have been fairly resilient to this point. Whipped in, away by the first man. It's going to be an awkward bounce for Ekra. Gets around, lovely stuff from Ekra. Gets around Prince into the middle. The shot is blocked. And Ferguson took a real kick as it went through. It'll be another corner for Harrisburg. Harrisburg again from the corner, again at the near post, away by the first man. Ekra gets it wide. Kelly wins it in the tackle. Very strong Dane Kelly, and he wins the goal kick.
Excellent work. The centre forward there doing the work.
Well,
great defending.
I mean, you played in Major League Soccer. What does it take for a team in MLS to take a chance on him? I think it might, correct me if I'm wrong, but it might just come down to the foreign spots nowadays. Dane, of course, is a green card now, so he wouldn't count.
Well, then I'm a little confused. I'd definitely take a chance on him.
Yeah, we'll see. He's maturing and he's scoring goals.
Scoring goals helps the team. Dangerous with his pace. Wouldn't be a bad option.
That'll be one player very much looking forward to the game against West Bromwich Albion on July 17. All of these players, of course, will relish the opportunity to play in that game against the EPL side. As Harrisburg bring it forward, 68 minutes in, the ball chipped in. Free header for Ferguson. Can he pick out Garbanzo? He can, but it's one back in the challenge. Pinged out to this near side. Dropped over the top. It's asking a lot for Tribbett, and he won't get there. It'll be a goal kick.
What's on number 2's shirt, Andrew? It's on the team sheet. It says Eric Bird.
It is Bird who came on, I think. Well, here comes a change for the Battery. And let's see, it's going to be Zach Prince who makes way for Quinton Griffith.
As you suspected.
Yeah, I think the shirt is the jersey name is wrong on Bird's shirt, because Marquez is another Union player, but with the first team at the moment.
Yeah.
Actually been doing very well.
That's a good honest shift from Zach Prince.
I think
didn't let anyone around him. Helped O'Brien Woodbine all night.
You can
very good shift.
You can hear the crowd. They respect that as well. They know what's going on with this team, and he did work very hard tonight, Zach Prince. Led by example, and it'll be some real pace coming on now with Quinton Griffith.
Yeah, I'm sure Schaefer's not too excited about Boyd. Oh, is that Griffith on the right wing?
Griffith is in.
Oh.
He is quick, the Antigua and Barbuda national team captain.
Yeah, he's one of the quickest I've seen, Andrew. When he opens up, there's not many people in this country that'll catch him.
That's one in the tackle there by Bird. Bird cuts back inside. Back it goes to Leverock.
Can see the quality. Bird very comfortable on the ball.
Yeah, first year pro. That one slipped into the gap. Corby's going to have to come and claim it, which he does.
Good starting position from the goalie. On his toes, a few yards out.
Well, that third goal is going to bring about a double change for Harrisburg. We'll get to it in a second. Next break in play, I would think. Kelly saying he got pushed in the back there. The referee says play on. As Harrisburg take possession on the far side. And here they come now. And it's a challenge at the top of the 18. It was a scuffed away in the end by the Battery. Then it's given away. Here's, well, Chang misses the pass. Bird keeps possession. Back to Leverock. Bird again now. They need a goal here, Harrisburg. They need it quickly. Oh, this game is going to get away from them. 3-0 down.
Yeah, Andrew, they're very comfortable in the midfield. Good technical players, but just no cutting edge from Harrisburg tonight.
Not yet, is there? There's a strike straight at Corby, who got his fingers and hands behind it. Stuck to his gloves.
Good strike. That's what they need, though. They need to pull the trigger. McLaughlin at least having a go.
Kelly telling Corby just lump it forward. He wants to battle for it, and he wins the ball. Here's Quinton Griffith. Coming off a knee surgery. They're easing him back into the side here, the Battery. Charleston thump it clear. Haven't had much possession in the last 10 minutes or so, Charleston, but they've got the lead. They're comfortably ahead here. And here comes the double change we talked about. It's Pettis and Jankowskis coming in.
And Cordovez. Who's that thing for Garbanzo, maybe?
Probably is. We'll see, unless he gives Kelly a break. Can't bring him off on his hat-trick, can he? De Prima and Ekra get the break. It is Dane Kelly, so he won't get his hat-trick.
Well-deserved rest, though.
He'll get a round of applause. 2 goals tonight for Dane Kelly as he makes way for Aviel Cordovez.
Although we'd like to see him get a hat-trick, Andrew, it's probably a wise decision from Coach Anhauser to give him a break. You would think at 3-0 up with 15, 20 minutes left that they should have this one in the bag.
Different animal to work against now up front for Harrisburg. It's Cordovez, who's very strong centre forward. Not quite as quick, but does possess a very heavy left foot. Good
and he's
work
got
there.
When he gets going, his long strides. He's got pace over a distance.
Oh, he'll stretch him for sure.
Just not as quick as Kelly off the mark first few yards.
Loose ball there from Bird. Mueller wins it. Griffith into the midfield, flicks it forward. Garbanzo trying to help it on towards Cordova. Good diving header there from Tribbett on this near side.
Good form.
Super form. 6 inches off the ground, he got his head on that. De Prima and Ekra, I think, were the players that exited a moment ago.
Yep.
And it's Jankauskas and Pettis who came in. Pettis with the long hair up front now, just out of your frame. Here come Harrisburg, still pressing the battery. Not fully away yet, Charleston. Now it is. Good challenge from Mueller. Flag would have gone up there, I think. But it's been all Harrisburg since the goal. I'll give the City Islanders a lot of credit here. They're really having a go. Well, that one, he missed his pass. In it comes, headed away. Foul called. And Charleston will get the ball and I think just try and slow it down a minute, won't they?
Yeah, I mean, I think with it being as humid and hot as it is, I think Charleston will be quite happy to just see this one out. 3-0, good lead. Again, Harrisburg just haven't had anything up front tonight. Nothing too dangerous.
This result stands. I think Charleston will move up into second place in the Eastern Conference standings. Chang finds his pass. Came off Pettis, and it'll be a throw-in for the battery here.
Yeah, I think Coach Enhouse is fortunate to have such good substitutes. Gives them a good boost to bring on Griffith and Cordovez.
I think if you look at the team versus last year's side, there's the difference. There's a bit more depth, isn't there?
Yeah. Bringing on two quality players like that just to see the game out.
Of course, he's got a Jamaican international on the bench as well in Novian Boyd.
Oh, what a ball from Portillo.
And look at the pace of Griffith. Looks up. Can he square it? He can. Chang is there. Oh, it's off the post and in! Volleyed in by Garbanzo as the battery are rampant at Blackboard Stadium.
Incredible control from Chang to keep that one down and just place it to the far post, but bounces off the post right into Garbanzo's path. Surely all over now.
I don't see a way back for Harrisburg. Charleston are going to go to the bench again, and it will be the Jamaican international Boyd coming in.
Great build-up. Portillo hit a sweeping 40-yard ball. Looked like Gerard out there. The pass was incredible. Here it is, Andrew. Look at this. And Woodbine's all the way up on the right wing. Great running from Griffith.
Looking for Cordovez.
This control right here from Chang. Oh, he is onside. Yep.
Simple. Well, he made it look simple, didn't he?
Yeah.
Good finish from Garbanzo.
Piece of cake. Nice.
Battery's next opponent will be Rochester, and the Battery will enter that game. Or will exit this game, I should say, 5 points behind the Rhinos. So that game looming large now in the USL Eastern Conference. That's July 3rd here at Blackboard Stadium. Battery will leapfrog Richmond into second place with this result.
Good opportunity at home next week to close the gap to 2.
I think Rochester's still unbeaten as well.
Yep.
Remarkable. Oh, that's a lovely flick from Garbanzo. And here comes Cordovez. He's a tricky customer, and he hits it hard at the goalkeeper. Well played by Noble. Pettis heads away. Throw in Charleston.
Like you said earlier, Andrew, Ajetti's had a very, very good game. Not much has got past him tonight, on the ground or in the air. Very good defending from Ajetti.
Well, we know he's going to his left foot here, don't we? And he pings it. Boom.
Yeah, he generates some pace on that.
Here comes another couple of changes. The Battery will rest those legs now. Justin Portillo makes way for Memo Rodriguez, and Garbanzo, who got his goal, makes way for Navian Boyd.
Just proves your point again, Andrew, having the luxury to bring on Memo, Rodriguez, and Boyd. Two more quality players.
Rodriguez, a youngster, he's on loan from Houston Dynamo, homegrown player for the MLS side. Boyd, of course, former Jamaican international, another one who came through that partnership the Battery has with Tivoli Gardens.
Yeah, the squad's well balanced this year.
Chang steals the ball away, hit long. Johnson heads away, but it's nicked away from him, and here's Cordovez. Can he find a teammate? Round the outside to Griffith. Good challenge, Johnson on the cover. The Battery, well, they need to be careful here, Harrisburg, or this scoreline could get a bit larger.
Yep.
Griffith goes to ground. The referee says play on. Harrisburg sweep it forward. Mueller slips, but he got a piece of the ball. Handball says that, well, when it's not going your way, it's just not going your way.
Yep.
And it'll be a free kick for the Battery. Rochester just won, we're hearing, 9-0 and 5. What a start to the season for Bob Lilly and his side. Haven't tasted defeat yet, Rochester, in USL play. Tell you what, if you're in Charleston, you don't want to miss that game next Friday night.
Yeah, should be a good one.
Fireworks to follow, of course, because it's the Independence weekend. July 3rd, the game. Oh, nicely done on the far side. Griffith's just going to run him down, though. There's not much you can do against that.
That's frightening pace. I mean, the player that had the ball is relatively quick.
I remember before the Battery signed Griffith, Mike Anhauser and I went to watch the US play Antigua, and he was marking Landon Donovan that night, and Landon Donovan couldn't get by him, and he was quick, of course, wasn't he? And
yeah,
I think they won that game 2-1, the US.
Yeah, his pace is something special.
10 minutes to play here at Blackboard Stadium. Charleston are 4-0 up. Game seemingly over for Harrisburg. There's a foul there as Johnson and Cordovez exchange pleasantries. No point getting any silly yellow cards at this point in the proceedings. The referee's going to play peacemaker. There you go. Well, the game got chippy, didn't it, in the first half, but it settled down.
Yeah, I think with the margin being so great now, Harrisburg have just, taken the foot off the gas a little bit with the aggression.
They needed that goal, didn't they?
Yeah.
That goal would have made the game, just changed it, but the fourth goal for Charleston's put the game away, and the Battery have been able to make some substitutions as Griffith loses possession over there. Throw in Harrisburg. Battery play Rochester next week. Then it's a visit to Harrisburg the following week. As Griffith wins the ball in the challenge. Good header away by Mueller. Touched on there. And now here come Charleston. They've got numbers here. And it's Rodriguez with the ball. Slips it round the outside to Chang. Tackled. Throw in Charleston. I don't think Navian Boyd's had a touch yet, by the way.
Nope. If you're Charleston, Andrew, you definitely want to keep a clean sheet. Don't let your foot off before the 90 minutes is up.
Charleston scored some goals this year. 22 it was coming in, so that will be 26 now. I think only Pittsburgh will have scored more. The real stat, though, that stands out is Rochester's goals against average, which is very marginal. It's still in the single digits, I believe. Which, if you know Bob Lilly, which I know you do.
Yep.
will be no surprise. They've only allowed 5 goals through 14 games. Fantastic, isn't it?
Some feat, yeah. That's incredible.
That's right. Number 1 offense, or number 2 offense rather. Number 1 defense next Friday night at Blackboard Stadium. Pittsburgh, 28 goals so far. But they've let a lot in, actually, the Riverhounds. They've had a couple of 5-0ers. As Pittsburgh, well, no, ooh, it's just not your night. Sometimes it'll be a goal kick.
That one's gone into orbit.
Don't know if you... There's another look at the goal. That's a difficult technique, isn't it, for Chang?
Yeah, just bouncing awkwardly, coming across him, and I think a lot of players would have taken a wild swing at that one, and he just stroked it to the far post. Easy goal for Garbanzo.
Boyd gives chase. Tribbett there. Brings it wide. Down the line it goes.
It's done well.
Plumhoff there or thereabouts. Now one back by Griffith in the tackle again. Here's Rodriguez. He'll pick a pass if he can. He slips it into the gap. Johnson there ahead of Cordovez, who will win it back in the challenge. Looks up. Round the outside for Griffith. Cuts in onto his left foot. Oh, he showed his...
It's a red.
That is a red card, isn't it? He showed both studs as he came in there, and he's off.
The player's fine, but just a reckless challenge. No need to leave his feet. I think he was frustrated that he'd had a heavy touch.
Well, he'll miss the game next week. We mentioned that he's been coming back from injury, but there was no need for that, was there? The referee telling him, I saw both feet there.
I don't think he gave the ref much option there. The player may not be hurt, but it just looked like a clumsy tackle. 2 feet.
And off he goes. So the Battery will finish this game with 10 men. It hasn't been his season. Now off comes Quinton Griffith. And I agree, Stephen. I don't think our referee had much choice. Let's have another look.
Yeah, and I don't think Quinton's wanting to hurt the guy. He's just frustrated that he had a heavy touch, and then
well, he won the ball, but yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much contact, but it's just the angle and leaving his feet like that. It looked a lot worse than it was, and no choice.
Bird is up and okay, which will please everyone, including us, but particularly Philadelphia Union. He'll have to come off having received treatment. So now, 4 minutes to play. Well, Harrisburg will throw everything at the Battery now, who will be reduced now to 10 men for the last few minutes. I think there's no chance they can come back and get much out of this game.
Nah, not take a miracle.
There's just not enough time, is there? .50-50, but there you go. Left his feet.
Yeah, he'd have stayed up. I mean, there was nothing in it.
Chang does well. Brings the ball down. Slips it into the... Wow, good tackle, but it's one back by Rodriguez.
Done exceptionally well there.
Onside, but the flag stays down. Doesn't matter because Cordovez couldn't catch up to the pass.
He megged the big central defender. Did exceptionally well to get out of that one.
He's got a lot of quality, Rodriguez.
Yeah, great skill and technique. Just a well-balanced footballer. Soccer player.
That's right. Soccer player. 87 minutes. Charleston are 4-0 up. They're going to take the 3 points. There's twists and turns, of course. And one of them is that now Griffith will miss next week's big game against Rochester as Charleston slip it wide here to Woodbine. The fullback. Early cross, looking for
glorious
Cordovez.
ball.
Waited nicely. Good challenge. The foot was high.
Yeah.
Free kick.
The difference from last week or 2 weeks ago, Andrew, with O'Brien Woodbine, he's definitely over whatever slight injury he's carrying, because a few weeks ago he wasn't making those runs down the right wing, and he's up and down today, given a lot of options.
Battery really relishing this game tonight. Charleston bounce. Yeah, it was a chance to bounce back from that 2-1 loss to Charlotte. It was a late goal in Charlotte that denied the Battery a point. They've been hard to beat this year, Charleston, and I'll remind you, they haven't lost a game at home in USL play since May 10th last year. You know, I think, yeah, Harrisburg are playing with 10 men now, by the way, because Bird came off. Let's hope he's okay. So it's 10 v 10 because the subs have run out for Harrisburg. Oh, he's given a penalty. It was Rodriguez who stuck his foot in. We'll have a close look at it in a second, but it's a chance for Harrisburg to ruin the Battery goalkeeper Kevin Corby's clean sheet.
I think Chang, it looked like Chang was telling Rodriguez that he did foul him, but we'll see in the replay after this.
Who's taking the penalty?
Jankowskis.
The substitute. So a chance here for Harrisburg to pull a goal back. Ajeti having a word with Plumhoff about where they get to stand before the restart. Kevin Corby in goal. He will desperately want to keep this clean sheet, but this is going to be awkward for him. Buries it! 4-1.
Straight down the middle.
Well, we'll see if we can have another look at the foul. Boos ringing out. I'm not sure it won't really affect the game, will it? But Corby's upset. Let's have a look. That's a penalty.
Ooh, yeah, he clipped him. Very soft, but he definitely clipped him. Clumsy from Rodriguez. No need to go in. He had cover as well.
Loose ball there. And I tell you what, Charleston are making this awkward as Corby goes to Crown to make the change. The referee's added a minute on.
Huh. With all those 57 subs in 1 minute.
That's not very generous, is it?
Yeah, you would think at least 3 given the amount of stoppage and subs.
And the goals.
Yep.
Well, we're into that minute now. Charleston are going to get the 3 points as Rodriguez is tackled on the far side. 4-1 the score here at Blackboard Stadium.
Yeah, the refs definitely got to add a couple more minutes on that, regardless of the scoreline.
Cordovez clips it to the far post. Chang is in. Oh, good save. No ball. Off the line. Oh, and they can't find the finish. Still alive for the Battery. Cordovez got caught there. It'll be a free kick for the Battery. He says it's outside the box.
You could put your money on Chang to finish that one, Andrew.
Well, remarkable.
Great save from Noble down to his right. But Chang's got to put that away. All day he's got to finish that.
Just tried to put some disguise on it, didn't he? And Noble wasn't buying it.
Yep, great save.
Whew. Give Johnson credit as well, off the line. Look at that.
Yep. Good commitment.
Now then, is this a penalty? Well,
sadly, it looks like he's picked up a somewhat of a serious injury.
Well, the referee's seen enough. He blows the final whistle. Charleston get the 3 points. 4-1 winners. Not sure why he did that, the ref. I guess he's seen enough, but there was a free kick. He hasn't covered himself in glory tonight, our referee, but we'll put that to one side, Stephen. It was a comprehensive win for the home side.
Yeah, comfortable in the end. I think even though Harrisburg got their goal 4-1, it's just probably the right scoreline, Andrew, considering Charleston's quality in front to goal. Harrisburg, like I said, great possession in the midfield, good quality players, but just not enough bite up front. I mean, nothing to worry Corby except for the penalty. Didn't have a sniff in the second half.
Really didn't have a lot to do, did he? Well, here comes Cordovez. He's being helped off the field. Corby, the goalkeeper, runs up to the halfway line. We're going to go to break. When we come back, we'll give you the goals as we wrap this one up from Blackboard Stadium. Well, thanks for staying with us. Final score here. Charleston Battery 4, Harrisburg City Islanders 1. The Battery will be upset they didn't maintain that clean sheet, but a comprehensive win for the home side as Charleston move up into second place in the USL Eastern Conference standings. Let's see if we can't have a look at these, a couple of the highlights from the second half. Let's start with Dane Kelly's goal, and we'll have a couple of looks at this. The ball from Prince is good. Kelly's just got one thought in his mind here, and that's bang. Hits that with some pace. You can see it. Noble can't get near it. What a strike. What a strike. There's another angle. Oh. I just think Schaefer maybe needs to get closer to him there, but he left his goalkeeper exposed, and again, just on that left foot, which is his weaker foot.
Caught it so sweetly as well, right on the bounce. Got full venom behind that one.
Perfect.
Good possession, and what a sweeping ball out from Portillo. Finds O'Brien Woodbine, the right back, who's pushed up. Quentin Griffith's run. Good commitment to get forward. Cuts it back, good idea. And this control from Chang is exceptional to keep that down. And then at end of the day, just a tap in for Garbanzo.
I think all of his goals have come from about that far out.
Yeah.
He worked hard tonight. He deserves it. There's the run from Griffith. He saw the danger, didn't he?
And he picked his head up. You see as a wide man, picks his head up, has a look, tries to pick someone out.
Super, super.
That's good intelligence from Chang and a tidy finish.
Well, Harrisburg pulled one back, and here it is from the spot. Bang, straight down the middle. 4-1 the final score. And Charleston Battery pick up the 3 points here at home, respond to that loss suffered last weekend against Charlotte Independence. And that does just wrap it up just about wrap it up from us here in Charleston, South Carolina. 4-1 the final score. The Battery up into second. Don't forget to join us next Friday night as Rochester Rhinos come to Charleston on July 3rd with fireworks to follow the game. This game was produced in Charleston by the local broadcast crew. Thank you very much for staying with us tonight. On behalf of Stephen Armstrong alongside me, this is Andrew Bell wishing you all a very good night.